traders to understand that the market is an auction, right? The market is an auction, right? So all the numbers you see are simply buyers and sellers. So let's just break down a few candles as we speak, right? So before we do that, I want traders to understand, because I get questions about the settings I use within the ATAS platform. So let me explain the settings, right? So again, this is the ATAS platform. If we head over now to settings, let's quickly dissect how I essentially configure my settings, right? So the background, of course, is white. So the visual settings, again, if we quickly look at this, the visual settings we can see over here is, again, white background. I've removed the horizontal lines because I don't really like them. And now from here, we will skip over to what we call cluster settings, right? So quickly before we move on, let's quickly change the text color to black. That should be better. So now we go over to the cluster setting, which is essentially the main kind of bread and butter of order flow, right? So order flow again gives us the bid and ask data. That's what we learned last lesson, right? So last lesson we learned that every candle has bid and ask data, right? So the bid represents to aggressive selling. So let's go back to the ATAS platform, right? So here we have the bid and the ask. So the bid, for basic knowledge, represents the total number of market participants that are hitting the bid that look to aggressively sell. So these are market participants who are looking to aggressively sell. They want to drive price lower. The ask is the opposite. The market participants hitting the ask are looking to drive price higher, right? These are going in at market orders. These are going in at market prices. So the bid and the ask data you see, right? Every number you see over here is a live transaction over here.